welcome to this channel. I am Fabi, and today I'm going to talk about the spiritual monad. This subject to me is amazing because studying and learning about this made me heal so much and grow, like spiritual growth that I had with this subject is just amazing to me. And I was able to understand more where I came from, who I am, and all this kind of things. So I want to share what I know about monad with you, okay? So I like to read a lot, and when I had this term monad, it was in one of the books of Mrs. Elena Blavatsky, okay? But her books are heavy, it's difficult to read, it's a complex language. So I searched other sources, and most of them are referred to a Tibetan master named Dijal Kul, okay? And it is believed that Dijal Kul was also Confucius in another life. So what he says about the monad is that the monad is the spiritual sparkle that God created, okay? So there is God or creator, whatever you want to name it, and God created millions, billions, trillions of monads, okay? So it's the spiritual sparkle of God that has its own intelligence. Now, the monad itself wanted to have denser experiences, okay? So the monad created 12 souls, okay? So I'm gonna, with my whiteboard here, so that's the monad, okay? God created the monad, and the monad created 12 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So there are 12 souls that the monad created to have this more denser experiencing in the universe. However, these 12 souls here, they are like in a mental level. They are not incarnated, they are not physical, they don't have physical body. It's like they are in a mental level, okay, in a higher dimension where it's just mental. So we call this the souls, but it's actually the higher self, higher mind, or oversoul. I prefer to call them the higher self, okay? So from the higher self, more 12 fingers come down. Blah, 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 I'm not gonna count, so 12. Imagine there's 12. So monad creates 12 souls, so 12 higher selves, I would say. And then the higher self creates more 12 personalities, okay? So that's you here, or me. So we are personalities of the higher self. So we belong to a group of 12. And you can also think that you are one, and then there's 11 that could be even your past life, okay? This higher self, it's the observer, because the higher self can see everything that is happening with the 12 personalities at all times, every time, because it's present here. It's not the future or past, it's present. For us here, down here on earth, time is like a line, right? But here the time is different. Einstein already said that time is relative, right? So the time here is different. The observer, the higher self, the higher mind, can see all lives happening at the same time, okay? Because time is just an illusion really for us in 3D, 3 dimension. In this dimension here, where the higher self is, the time is different. So imagine that you are living your life here, and your past life is also living their life here. Okay, and for the higher self, it's all happening at the same time. And it's really good to understand that you can actually interfere, influence your past lives. Okay, and you, from these 12 here, there's 1 or 2 souls, personalities that are more prone to the spiritual growth. So the main goal of everything that is happening here is really for the consciousness to expand. Okay, so the monad is where all the information that is gathered through the lives of these 12 higher selves here, the 12 oversouls, and all the personalities, to have the experiences and bring this information to the monad to expand in consciousness. Okay, so God creating monads creating souls, and more the personalities, is just a way of expanding. Okay, now, so it's 12 souls times 12 personalities, it's 144. So you are a group of 144 souls. I always wanted to know where I come from, and of course I studied a lot about history, the planet history really, and then I got to the point where there's Greece, you know, and then Egypt, and then Sumerians, and what else happened. I was like this, I really wanted to know. And then I learned about Atlantida, Lemurian, and what else. So I wanted to understand everything that happened, where I came from, and this monad soul matrix is where I started. When I started learning and doing my research, I started to get contact in meditation with my higher self. So now I have, in meditation, I have communication with my higher self. Okay? What I want you to know is the main reason to create the monad, to create personality, is to expand, as I told you, right? So there is 1 or 2 personalities that is going to be prone to the spiritual growth, right? And the personalities that are evolving more, I would say, in this path of spiritual growth, they serve as a teacher to the other 11 that are in the same group of personalities. Okay, and there is no competition at all. The monad needs all sorts of experiences that the monad asked to go down. But it's like your main goal here in life is just to have all the possible experiences that you can, and try to grow spiritually, because then you are helping all your group to ascend and go back to your monad. Okay, because that's what you want to do. You want to go back to your monad, and there's ascension levels, of course. So you are growing spiritually, so you're coming back to your monad, and then the monad can also even come back to creator. Okay, so it's the journey back home, as they say, right? Now, I also learned that you can carry trauma from other personalities. For example, imagine that in your past life you were a soldier and you were injured on your leg. And then in this life, you are normal, you are healthy, but then you discover a problem on your knee and you don't know why, how this started or something. So I learned that sometimes we can exchange and help to carry karma from our past lives. And the way we do our spiritual growth is by trying to control our emotions, our basic instinct. So you don't want to believe in own instinct, okay? You want to evolve from this. And the pineal gland and the hypothalamus are really connected to your nerve system and the limbic system. The limbic system is responsible for all your emotions and all your memories. So a person, a spirit that is more capable of controlling the emotions is more prone to the spiritual growth, because when something happens to them, they are not reacting on instinct. They are not on the base levels. It's like when you grow spiritually, it's like you have more milliseconds to have an answer, a reaction, and then you think a little bit more, and then you kind of react in a different way that you would if you were just reacting with instincts, okay? So you really want to be looking at how you have these reactions, your emotion reactions. If someone comes and blames you, are you going to defend and attack, or are you going to internalize it? Maybe it's true, so it's the way you react to things. Now, what else I want to tell you? I told you that we are 144 souls, a group of 144 souls, right? So what we call soulmate is not actually, I found my soulmate. Yeah, maybe you had, but the soulmate is a soul that is part of your monad. So not every time is going to be for an intimate relationship. Sometimes it could be your mother, your father, your sister, or a friend. It's just someone that has the same energy because they are part of this monad. Maybe you found a love, and the love is a personality of this higher self here, while you are a personality of this higher self. Can you understand what I'm saying? So being a soulmate means that both of you are part of the 144 souls that composes the monad. Now, while I was trying to think what I was going to say about monad, I received a message. I channel sometimes energies. There's always a twing in my ear when this happened. And I received a message, and I'm going to read. It was really emotional for me, and I could only understand who it came from, the message, who was saying the message at the end. So I'm going to read it. I translated, of course, but I'm going to read it. So, the monad comes from all that is. Each finger of the monad has its function to the expansion of the all. Many forget where they come from. Many slowly remember who they really are. The purpose of the monad is to bring the consciousness of the ego and responsibility that each finger has for their evolution process. It is necessary to access more relevant levels to obtain knowledge. Who get stuck at one level It's fated to repeat the same lesson over and over. It is the samsara wheel. You, Fabi, that has incarnated many times and knows the process, is capable to tell the world where you came from and why. It is really your decision to make this clarification so others can follow you. Many people will deny this information, but you have spoken your truth. And for those who resonates with it, they will feel the benefit. Do not be ashamed of telling who you are, because here, from up above, where I am, I can see the acceleration in the evolution process of those who listen to you. It is your decision to talk. It is their decision to listen. Thank you, my daughter, for your beautiful work. Your father, Gilberto. It was his name, Gilberto. So it's really emotional for me. Really, really beautiful message that I received from my father. And when I was thinking about doing this video, I thought, do I speak about knowing my higher self? Do I tell where my higher self comes from? Do I say anything about it? You know, and this message just came for confirmation that I don't really care what you think. This is what I believe, and I'm here to share my knowledge with you. You know, so I wish you believe me, but if you don't, it's okay. So I think in the next video, I'm going to tell my history. So I am going to talk about me, and I am going to talk about how I found out about my higher self and where my higher self comes from and what is my higher self mission and everything about it. Okay, so that's it. Good to see you here. Goodbye, and I hope I see you in the next video too. Bye.